It is game day with the Dallas Mavericks hosting the Utah Jazz, a game you can see live tonight right here on WFAA. And joining me to discuss all of it is Nick Angstead, host of the Locked On Mavericks podcast. Good morning to you, Nick.
Good morning. Let's play some basketball today.
All right. Always. First off, the Mavs with the big win against cross-state rival San Antonio the other night. What do you like in that game and any concerns with the team?
Yeah, I like that the Dallas Mavericks took care of business against the Spurs. I like that we saw Luka Doncic have the worst shooting game of his career, and yet the Mavs still found a way to win. It was one of those where I just never expected the Mavs to win a game where Luka played or shot that poorly, but he was able to take advantage with his passing. He was able to make a lot of things happen for other guys, including that dunk we just saw from Derrick Jones Jr., which was an insane full-court pass. Luka just figuring out a way to win every time.
And I was about to say, as one of our producers said, all I need them to do is just win. The Mavs have been pretty hot with both Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic on the court. Are they the most dangerous duo in the West right now?
I don't know about in the West, but they're definitely the most dangerous duo in the bottom half of the standings. I've talked to a lot of hosts that host Locked On Thunder, Locked On Timberwolves, Locked On Nuggets, and none of them want to play the Mavericks. They say, oh, I don't want to face Luka and Kyrie in round one. That is something my team does not want to do because they have experience. Kyrie's won a championship, hit one of the greatest shots in NBA history. Luka has had playoff experience and has won a championship in the EuroLeague. So they're two very, very dangerous players. When combined, they've been playing really well together.
Okay, the Jazz are sitting in 12th right now in the West with a completely opposite record from the Mavs at 29-40. What do they have to do what do they have to play for at the moment?
Nothing. I mean, pride. They're playing for fun. They're playing for their coach. They're playing for each other. Contracts. I don't know. They have the worst record since the All-Star break. Larry Markkinen and Jordan Clarkson, two of their better players, did not play in the game last night. The Jazz are also on a second night of a back-to-back, and so this is going to be a tough one for the Jazz. They're a young team coming in without a ton to play for. The Rockets have passed them up in the standings, so they're not even really fighting for the play-in at this point. And so, yeah, I don't know what the Jazz are playing for. I got no answer for you on that one.
You could have left it at nothing, and that would have been A-okay. Look, we do have to talk playoffs. The Mavs currently in 7th, hoping to get in the top 6 and avoid a play-in game for the postseason. Can they do it at this point?
Yeah, they have to take care of business what's in front of them. Look at the Mavs schedule the rest of the way. They don't have a ton of really tough opponents. And so if the Mavs take care of business, what's in front of them, you look at the Kings and you look at their schedule. The Kings' last 10 games of the season are really tough. And then go look at the Suns' last 10 games of the season. They have really, really tough schedules. So as long as those teams fall a little bit and fall in the standings and the Mavs take care of business and take care of what's in front of them, they should be able to move up to 6th. And then all of a sudden you're talking about avoiding the play-in, not having to play the winner go home games, and you get immediately into that first round, which is I think what the Mavericks want to do.
You talk about avoiding the play-in and all of that. So at this point, what are your top 3 keys for tonight's game for the Mavs?
Ooh, after that great scouting report I gave on the Jazz, I don't know if I can come up with 3 keys. But the Mavs, they got to take care of business. They have to still stay locked in defensively. When this team really lets go of the rope on defense, they really let it go, and they can really get in trouble. And so they just need to stay focused on defense and try to take care of business in this one a little bit early so Luka and Kyrie don't have to play as many minutes. Luka's played 40 minutes the last couple of games. Kyrie's played 39 minutes the last couple of days, and he's fasting for Ramadan, so you don't want to have him play a ton of extended minutes. And so try to take care of business. And it would be great to see a couple of the role players get some confidence in their three-point shooting. Maxi Kleber, Dante Exum, Tim Hardaway Jr., Derrick Jones Jr., one of those guys. If one of those guys can start get going, then this team could be really scary.
I like, Nick, how you say you don't have 3 keys, and you wrap it all up for me just nicely in a perfect package, okay? You're going to deliver every time. Nick, appreciate you joining us.